One of the great challenges that we face as parents of young children is teaching our kids table manners. Of course, we all want our children to be well behaved and polite and to have great manners, but it can be a very daunting task, particularly if you are the parent of a picky eater. We all know how that can be. It's all you can do is to, get them to put a piece of food into their mouths. And then when you throw in rules and table manners and all of that into the equation, it could seem just completely overwhelming to a parent. My suggestion is that you really start out slow and take into consideration your child's age, maturity, temperament. Not every child is going to be ready at exactly the same age. And if you're dealing with a really picky eater, you might not want to add any level of stress to a very young toddler by trying to teach them table manners. As the child progresses, though, it is important that you instill good habits from an early age, because if you don't, what's going to happen is they're going to learn bad habits, and then to try to break them along the way is probably going to end up causing both you and your child a lot of needless frustration. So I would say start very slow, to pick one rule, one thing that you want to teach at a time. And once they have that mastered, then you can move on to something else. Don't overwhelm your children with rules and things that they need to remember when they come to the table, because dining, after all, is supposed to be an enjoyable experience. In the next clips, I'm going to give you some tips and just some rules of thumb to remember when you're teaching your children table manners.